Hey guys, welcome back. Since we have already installed our GitHub and we have created our repositories, we have code in our repositories, we made some modification in the code, so we know the directory structure of our code. Now once our code is there, what we'll need is further is like we have to have a build tool which will be compiling our code and do the further step. Now for the case study we need a tool which will be creating a CI/CD pipeline, that is continuous integration and continuous tell everything. So for that I will be using Jenkins in this project. So we have already created the EC2 instance for Jenkins. Let's go and start the machine here. It's down now, so go to Jenkins and go to actions and then start. So once this machine will be started, we'll be installing the Jenkins and we'll be setting up our requirements, whatever we have to do. So before that, let's jump into Notepad and see what all things we will be covering in Jenkins installation. So after launching your EC2 instance, the next step will be to install Java. I will be telling you why we install Java, and when you set its paths too. So we'll set the path. After that we'll download your Jenkins, okay, and we'll start Jenkins services, okay, and on GUI we will change admin password. So this is the agenda, what we will be doing it. We give a brief introduction about your Jenkins, what the Jenkins will be doing it, and why we are using Jenkins. Since this is a DevOps project, so maybe in the information science technology, you can say for your older project they were not using the automation tool like which will be automating your code compilation process. So previously what used to happen, so whenever we have your code updated, so there will be a different tool which you can either use as Maven or Ant or any other tool which compiles your Java code. Basically it makes an artifact, so you can compile it and deploy wherever you want. So they used to have a different tool, and that was not continuous integration. So every time you have to, once you commit, you have to compile the code, and after compilation you have to deploy the code. Now what Jenkins will do, Jenkins will they have special features and plugins through which your Git repository will be attached. Periodically your Jenkins will go to Git to check whether you have some updates in Java in your code or what. If there is some update, it will quickly build it and deploy it, and after deployment it will test it too. So these are all the plugins things. Just a brief introduction about Jenkins. What Jenkins is, it's a free and open source automation server which helps you to automate the part of software development related to building, testing, deploying, and facilitating continuous integration and continuous delivery. Well, it is a server-based system that runs in servlets container such as Apache Tomcat. That's why if you see, it is also using port 8080, same like Apache Tomcat, which we'll be discussing later. Now your system is all up. We should go and start your Jenkins. Grab this IP address and we'll quickly connect. These instances are of no use now. Let me close all those things. So basically once you shut down this instance, that session is over, because we are using free tier, so your IP address will be dynamic. It won't be a static. Every time it will change if you stop and start it again. Just logging into your server. Okay, login as Ubuntu. Just change the color here, system color, and I will increase the appearance too, so that it will be easy for you guys to check what commands I am typing and what all sort of things is happening. We'll be installing Jenkins, so why not we will go to web browser and see, directly go to Jenkins server and we'll install Jenkins. Alright, now let me go here and just type jenkins.io. This is the official website of Jenkins. Since we are installing Jenkins, just click on download. Now this is a download page of Jenkins. What you have to do, we have to click the latest Jenkins build. Alright, and this is the latest Jenkins version, that is 2.2.44. Since we are using Ubuntu operating system, you have to choose Ubuntu among all those operating system. Just click on Ubuntu's. Now you have a set of instruction what your Jenkins is telling. So these are the Jenkins installation packages. First you have to add the keys in your system. So this is the process of adding the key. Then you have to add the following entries in your source list. Okay, now if you go, then it comes your updating your package, that is updating Ubuntu, and then installing your Jenkins. If you go down here for packages which is above this, it requires Java 8 or Java 11. So Jenkins runs on a Java server which supports Java. So the platform it runs on servlets and containers, which is like Apache Tomcat server. And the basic thing is like you should be having Java in your system if you wanna have Jenkins. So before installing Jenkins, you have to have Java. So what to do now? You just go here and type Java version. If you find any output, then Java is installed in your system. So you don't have Java here. So first of all, we have to install Java now. I will be installing Java now. A lot of Ubuntu system will be having Java package pre-installed because we have updated our machine like sudo apt update. Latest Java should be coming. So let's check in the modules which is already available in Ubuntu machine. So the command will be to check sudo app search and then do JDK. So it should give you the possible all JDKs which is here. Among them, what you have to do, you have to select JDK 8. I think this one is, let's go up, check more. JDK 11, that is the latest version. You can have JDK 11 too, there's no issue. So among this, you have to select Open JDK 8 GRE. So it's here. Just copy this. To install, just do sudo apt install and the package name. I think it has not copied properly, it feels. No, it's fine. So your Java is getting installed in your system. So once Java is installed, we have to install another package of Java which is required for your Jenkins server. So post that, we have to just follow the steps which is mentioned on the website. This will take little time, maybe within 2 minutes this should be finished. Latest version of JDK available too, that is Java 11. So it depends on you, whatever version you are comfortable with. You will find the versions compatibility on your Jenkins server. So when you are installing on doing all those changes like installing Jenkins or Ansible or Apache Tomcat somewhere, and if those tools are having a dependency on Java, then you should directly go to the host tool on the website, on their official website, and check the compatibility of your operating system and the compatibility of the JDK so that you can freely install and there should not be any version mismatch or compatibility issue. Alright, this is 99% is done. Unpacking the files, it's almost done. So guys, your JDK has been installed. We have to install one more package of JDK. Let's find it here. That will be your Open JDK 8 and that will be headless. Let me find that. The same command, just omit this and write the new package, and this will be done very quickly. It won't be taking much time. So this is done. Now in order to check whether your Java has been installed and which version you have installed, you can just put Java ---- version and it will tell you Java version. 1 second, you just put Java version. You can find the version here. Open JDK is 1.8.0 and this is running on this environment, and these are the builds. So guys, we have successfully installed JDK now, and 2 packages of JDK we installed. Now the next thing, we have to go to this server and follow this step-by-step thing. Now the first thing, it is giving warning, this key used to sign our package has been updated on this thing. Okay, so therefore you need to import it before this date. That's all right. So let's add this key here. I will copy everything here because this is official website for Jenkins, so you are good to copy these things for your Ubuntu machine. The results should be giving you okay if this is fine. Now if the output shows okay, then this command is successful. Otherwise we have to debug and fix this issue, and we have to get another command. So let's type enter, and cool, this shows okay. So guys, this is all good. We have added the key. Now the next process is to then add the following entry in your etc apt source.list. So let's be first sudo user root user. Now you are in root. You have to go to this directory do vi, and you are inside this directory. What you have to add, you have to add this thing, this binary location at the end of the file. So just copy it, shift G will go to the last line, skip enter and go to end, click enter and paste this file. So we have added this binary file, save this file and then come out. Post that, what is telling, update your local package index, and finally install Jenkins. So what we have to do, just update your package here, that is app update only, yeah, app get update. So this will update your local index. Okay, now finally we have to install Jenkins. So you can just copy this thing here and your Jenkins will be installed. Paste it this here and just wait for your Jenkins to be installed. This way we have copied the binaries here, and we have set the keys which is required for Jenkins, and once your Jenkins is installed, we are good to go. Then we are good to start Jenkins server and change password. And we also have to set Java path, which we'll be doing later because we have to have your Maven install in your Jenkins. Just remember, Maven is a build utility tool which converts your file into the deployable files. So whenever you want to deploy Word, EF file, all things, so it will convert your Java into artifact and to Java file, Word file, and then you will be deploying it. So in market you have another supplement for Java. I mean, your Maven is like, you can use Ant is also a build tool, but Maven is like latest and it has more feature and it is very easy to use. So people, you prefer Maven. This will take, your Jenkins installation will take another 2 minutes. So what I will do, I will just pause this video, and once the installation is done I will come back. So guys, here I am, and your Jenkins has been successfully installed. Now we'll be setting up parameters for Jenkins and like changing your admin password, and we'll be launching Jenkins on our UI.